Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Bobby and I'm back with a video, and in this video I'm going to be playing up against another Myteam YouTuber. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who he is, and he's a pretty good friend of mine as well. He goes by the name of DBG. Well, I was supposed to be playing up against DBG, but there's a reason why I can't, that no one seems to be talking about in NBA 2K19 Myteam. There's a problem that no one seems to be addressing, and that is a problem of delay. DBG and I actually did play a little bit of Myteam. We played a couple quarters of the game. The link to that video will be in the description. DBG will upload on his channel. Make sure you guys go show his channel some love. He is approaching 100,000 subscribers. Go show his channel some love. You know, hit him with that subscribe button. Help him hit 100,000 subscribers because he's getting close. And guys, in this video, I'm not going to be doing much complaining at all. I'm not the guy who complains. You guys know me. I don't complain. In this video, I'm just simply going to be talking about the topic of delay and how 2K should improve it, because no one seems to be talking about how bad delay is in Myteam, and I would like to use my platform to try and help 2K fix their delay, which seems to be a big problem in 2K. So I will be first addressing topic of what is delay. Well, delay in 2K is when you press a button on your controller, obviously, and when you press the button down, for example, I press X, I waited half a second before I talked, because that half a second took me to pass the ball. For example, like when I press X, it should instantly pass the ball. When you play up against your friends, you know, when you got friends come over to your house and you press X to pass the ball, it does it immediately. But for those of you guys who have friends on the East Coast and you're in the West Coast, you know what happens? There's a delay. The main topic of this that I'm trying to get at is that if you're not on the same server, you're not gonna be able to play up against somebody. For example, if you guys are in the United States, a lot of you guys are in the United States watching this video, and you guys have family in another country, for example, Europe. I'm in the United States, I have family in Europe. I can't play against my family in another country because of the fact that there's a delay. There's simply a big delay that you can't play, and it sucks because if in other games like Fortnite, you're able to play up against those guys, your family in another country. There's delay, but it's minimal, you know. In 2K, this delay is just so bad, it's crazy. Which is gonna lead me into my game against DBG. DBG is in Europe. I'm in the United States. DBG is not my blood family. I'm half European. I have family in Europe. That's why I kind of brought up that. Analogy. But guys, I played up against DBG, like I said in the beginning, who is another YouTuber, and I'm in the United States. He's in Europe. And honestly, guys, the game was just unplayable. I'm just gonna go all over the place in the gameplay, but guys, right here, right in front of us, you guys, I'm gonna show you the video of Larry Bird getting a green on the right wing. But this green was just unordinary, guys. You guys, it might seem normal to you guys, but we'll take a closer look at this. We will screenshot Larry Bird's release point. You know, when he releases the ball, my meter's still going. When you release the ball, that ball's supposed to be green. But when Larry Bird's meter kept on going on the shot, next to your head and by the feet, the bar kept going and kept going as the ball was in the air already. And then when the ball was like, you know, 10 feet in the air already, after it was long gone from my hands after the release, it showed up as a green. And that's how bad the delay I was playing up against. Another video, guys, right here of Joe Chi, the center, blowing past Kristaps Porzingis. Joe Chi has a speed with ball of 42. Why this man beat Porzingis off the dribble? Because I couldn't click. Like, that's the thing. When I clicked over to play on ball, I just simply couldn't click over. It took me half a second to click. And, you know, when you click and you try to move, you guys, you're gonna get blown by because the delay, you're delayed on the switch. You know, when you switch, you stand still. You know, you can't move. But you know, when you press it instantly, you're able to move and cut him off. I couldn't cut off Joe Chi with the 42 speed with ball. That's actually sad. It's really easy how 2K can fix this delay. It really is. All they have to do is go back in NBA 2K17, look at how the delay rates were, and 18 as well, and apply that to 2K19. It's kind of like when 2K19 made this game, they just simply forgot how to make delay go away, which was a way in NBA 17, 2K17 and 18. But delay is here, and it's really bad in 19. Not only is this delay hurting the game, but it's also hurting all of us in general, the community as a whole. Like I said, when you want to play up against family in other states or countries, you can't do that. When you want to play up against friends in another state, you can't do that. When you're on vacation, you like to bring your PS4 with you to a hotel. You know, when you're out of state, you want to play with your friends online in 2K. You can't do that. And content creators as well, YouTubers like myself. Like, I try to get a game with DBG, collaborate to grow our channels together, you know, to grow and grow more. But it's really, really hard to do that when we can't get a competitive game in. It's really, really hard to get a competitive game in with this cross-country and cross-state delay, which 2K needs to fix. That wasn't a problem in previous years. Like, that's the main issue I'm having here. It's that in previous years, this wasn't an issue. It's like 2K forgot to spend money on the game to improve their delay rate and frame rate, which makes no sense because 2K19 is a brand new game, newer technology, newer game than 18 and 17 was. So the delay and lag should be minimal, more minimal than in 18 and 17, which wasn't a lot. It's also hurting DBG even more than all of us because a lot of the YouTubers are in the United States, and DBG is like the only 2K content creator in Europe. You know, when he wants to try and collaborate with Myteam YouTubers in the States, it's really, really hard for him to get a game in. And that's just, you know, it hurts him, it hurts me, it hurts everybody, YouTubers, community, like everybody as a whole. But for those of the guys like DBG who are content creators out of the country, that hurts them significantly more than us, which sucks. Like, it really does. Like in NBA 2K15, you saw guys like Cash, Jezzer, OSN, Kuda, you know, Epic Kai, those guys wagering and playing up against each other in other states. Why? Because there was no minimal lag. OSN was like in Chicago, I think, back in 2K16, you know, he talked about, I watched OSN heavy back in the day, and he was in Chicago, and Jezzer was on the West Coast, and those guys played up against each other, wagered, did all that fun stuff. Cash was on the East Coast, played up against Jezzer, you know, you guys get what I'm saying? Those guys played up against each other with minimal lag in 2K15 and 16 as well, and that's why their channels took off, because they were able to collaborate with themselves. You know, not only did they have great content, but they also collaborated with themselves and grew their channels, which is what YouTubers like us are trying to do now. The smaller ones, like they were small, and that's what they did to help their channel grow. That's what us small YouTubers are doing now. We collaborate with other small YouTubers and help our channels grow together. But it's really, really hard to do that when now there's delay to a point where you can't even play. You know, that's why you don't see any wagers on YouTube. You don't see anybody putting $100 up, $20 up here or there. You don't see those videos anymore because a lot of people are either West or East Coast, and the delay is so bad you can't wager, you can't play. It's really, really hard to play competitive games, which is another reason why you don't see that many tournaments. I didn't even mention a $250,000 Myteam tournament I'm sure a lot of you guys know about, but I'm not sure you guys know about what really happened in those games. A lot of you guys saw the games on your PS4. You know, you got to saw any game you want on your PS4 or Xbox. But did you guys know that half the players in that tournament were being delayed? No, not even half. Like 65% of the players in that tournament were being delayed. Pretty much almost every single guy was delayed at one point during that tournament. Not only that, but when the tournament first started, Brown Boy and Jin, that game, you know, Brown Boy's on West, Jin's on East Coast. They could not even play up against each other. Why? Because 2K has the server region locked, you know, for that tournament, which is unacceptable, simply. And on top of that, guys, you know, if you're on West Coast and somebody was on East Coast, guys, when you played in that tournament, one of you guys were going to be delayed. It's that simple. That's how bad the delay was in a $250,000 Myteam tournament. And at that point, guys, if you are playing for $250,000 in a Myteam tournament and you guys are being delayed and you're losing because of the delay, how would you guys feel? And that's exactly what I'm trying to talk about. No one is talking about this topic, and like, this is the main issue in 2K in Myteam, the delay that no one seems to be talking about. People were literally being delayed offline for $250,000. People were getting smacked by 30 because of how bad the West and East Coast delay was. For example, the guy from France, one of the guys, oh, it was Slime. Slime from France qualified for a $250,000 tournament. He was from France, he's in Europe. 2K flew him out to the West Coast to play his tournament game because that's how bad the delay is, you know. At this point, 2K knows how bad that delay is, because if they didn't know how bad it was, they would have Slime play up against the guy in the West Coast. I forgot who he played up against, but he played somebody in the West Coast. He would have Slime play with him in the West Coast, and that would have been fine. But 2K had to fly out Slime, the France guy who qualified to play in the $250,000 tournament, flew him out to Los Angeles to play because of how bad this delay is, you know. And 2K knows it at this point. They know, which is even more irritating for us players because they don't seem to be doing anything to fix it. But all in all, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. I apologize if I complained a lot during this video, guys. I really do. This video was not for me to be complaining, you know. I just wanted to use my platform to try and reach out to 2K and help them improve upon a topic that no one seems to be talking about. I don't think they seem to be fixing anytime soon. So if you're watching this video, a dev from 2K, I don't think that you guys are, but if you guys are, please contact Ronnie or somebody because this is getting out of hand. But yeah, guys, that pretty much sums up the video. Shout out again to DBG again. Like I said, I will leave his video link down below in the description to the game that him and I played up each other against in 2K19, guys. I will leave that in the description. So yeah, go lob DBG and subscribe. Go show him some love because we played him. He's uploading it on his channel and help him reach 100,000 subscribers today. He's a really good friend of mine, guys. Go show him some love. And if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys consider hitting that subscribe button. Also dropping a like on the video would be greatly appreciated. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and this is YBC, and I'm out. Peace.